in this session, what we are going to do is separate log of sine of x plus iy into real and imaginary. So let's take this first. So sine x plus iy, we know how to figure out this. This is going to be sine x cos iy plus cos x sine iy. Sine x cos iy can be written as hyperbolic cos of y plus, and sine iy can be written as I sine hyperbolic y. So I'll write cos x hyperbolic sine of y. Okay. Now we also know that sine x plus iy can be written as in the polar form r times cos theta plus I sine theta. So let's group the real part and the imaginary part, or rather not group but equate. So what do we get? We get cos theta, r cos theta is equal to sine x hyperbolic cos y, and we get r sine theta is equal to cos x hyperbolic sine y. We will square it. We get r square cos square theta is equal to, now why are we squaring it? Because by looking at this itself we can figure out that this will be cos square theta and sine square theta. That means if we add these two, it will become 1. So that's the basic idea. And this will become sine square x hyperbolic cos square y. Similarly, r square sine square theta is equal to cos square x hyperbolic sine square y. Okay. Now let's add them. When we add them, we get r square sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to cos square x hyperbolic sine square y plus sine square x hyperbolic cos square y. This becomes 1. So we end up with r square is equal to, just to make it easier to apply the identity, let's write it as sine square x hyperbolic cos square y plus cos square x hyperbolic sine square y. Okay, now we have to remember certain identities. We can write sine square x as 1 by 2 1 minus cos 2x. Now hyperbolic cos square y can be written as 1 by 2 hyperbolic cos 2y plus 1. Similarly, plus cos square x can be written as 1 by 2 1 plus cos 2x, and hyperbolic sine square y can be written as 1 by 2 hyperbolic cos 2y minus 1. If we do this, 1 by 2 times 1 by 2 is 1 by 4. Here also 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 4. So that is common. We can take it out. Let's now multiply these two distributively. We get hyperbolic cos 2y minus, no, plus 1 minus cos 2x hyperbolic cos 2y minus cos 2x. Now let's take this and this. What do we get? We get plus hyperbolic cos 2y minus 1 plus cos 2x hyperbolic cos 2y minus cos 2x. Okay, now let's see any cancellations possible. Cos 2x, cos 2y, plus 1, minus 1, anything else? Nothing else. So this becomes 1 by 4 times hyperbolic cos 2y, hyperbolic cos 2y. So 2 times hyperbolic cos 2y minus 2 times cos 2x. 2 is common, we can take it out. So this becomes 1 by 2 hyperbolic cos 2y minus cos 2x. Okay, so what is this? This is r square. So r would be 1 by 2 hyperbolic cos 2y minus cos 2x to the power of 1 by 2. Right? We take the square root. Okay, so we have got r now. Now what do we require? We require tan theta. Can be written as r sin theta by r cos theta. Yes. Now r sin theta is equal to what? If you go up, you will notice r sin theta is cos x hyperbolic sin y. So cos x hyperbolic sin y by, similarly r cos theta is sin x hyperbolic cos y. So this becomes what? Cos by sin is cot x, and hyperbolic sin by hyperbolic cos is hyperbolic tan y. So if tan theta is equal to this, that means theta is equal to tan inverse of cot x and hyperbolic tan y. So we have got r, we have got theta. Now we know that sin x plus iy is equal to r cos theta plus I sin theta, and this cos theta plus I sin theta can be written as e to the power of I theta, right? So let's take the log of both the sides. So log of sin of x plus iy is equal to log of r e I theta. Remember, e to the base e. Okay. Not only that, remember we can multiply it with 1 without affecting it. Yes. So let's take it inside the bracket. So multiply by e to the power of 2n pi I. This is nothing but 1, which means this can be written as log to the base e of r plus log to the base e of e to the power of what? We can add these two. What do we get? Since it is multiplication, here it will get added. So e to the power of I is common, 2n pi plus theta. Now log and exponentiation is inverses of each other, they cancel out. So we are left with log e r plus I 2n pi plus theta. We know what is r, right? We have found r. We also know what is theta. Theta is this. So we do the necessary substitutions. So is equal to 1 by 2 of hyperbolic cos 2y minus cos 2x to the power of 1 by 2. And since we are taking the log, you will have log e. So let me make some space there. Is equal to log e of this. Plus, I have I 2n pi plus theta is what? Theta is tan inverse of cot of x and hyperbolic tan of y. Finally, we can write it as, we can bring the exponent down because of the log rules. 1 by 2 log e of 1 by 2 hyperbolic cos 2y minus cos 2x plus I times 2n pi plus tan inverse of cot x and hyperbolic tan y. So here we have split this into the real part and the imaginary part. In the next session, we will look at the log cos of x plus I1. Bye.